Hello, welcome back, my favorite movement enthusiasts, to another one of our weekly minimalist yoga sessions, with today's focus being on back pain. Maybe you have a herniated disc, maybe you have real tightness in your back and you want to get rid of it, or you simply have pain and you want to relieve it. If that is the case, this is perfect for you. Let's get right into it. As usual, we will begin in an upright seated position, hands down on the ground, right in front of our knees, and we're just gonna step by step move forward, bringing our upper body closer and closer to the ground. Start pushing your chest down, lengthening your shoulders, opening them up, taking a deep breath in, breathing out, and we're gonna sway from left to right just for a handful of seconds. Taking deep breaths in through our nose, into our stomach, using our diaphragm to expand, and out through the mouth, pulling our stomach in, and repeating once more. We're gonna sway back to the middle and move forward into a quadrupedal position, opening our hands sideways. Our legs are gonna stay shoulder width apart. We're gonna breathe into spinal extension and breathe out into spinal flexion, lengthening our arms, our shoulders, rounding our back, pushing our pelvis forward and pulling our stomach in while we let our head hang loose. We're going to repeat this a handful of times, breathing into extension and out into spinal flexion or cat pose. One more time, breathing in, breathing out, and final time, breathing into extension, holding for 3, 2, 1, and breathing out. We're gonna push our hips back one more time, lengthening our arms and shoulders, pressing our chest down towards the ground, and once again we're gonna sway left to right, releasing some tension in our lower back as well as our hip, knee, and ankle joints. Next up, we're gonna move once again into a quadrupedal position. Step forward with our left foot. We're gonna keep our left hand on the ground and start opening our right arm towards the ceiling. Having some lumbar rotation, holding for a handful of seconds. And we're gonna switch it up, right hand down to the ground, left arm up towards the ceiling, extending both arms, adding once again some lumbar rotation. And reversing the movement. We're gonna step back with our left leg, step forward with our right leg, keep our right hand on the ground, and open our left arm towards the ceiling. Repeating the whole process on the other side, lumbar rotation. And reversing the movement, left hand down, right arm up. Right hand down, step back with your right leg, and once again push your hips back all the way. Lengthen your shoulders and arms, and we're gonna start swaying once more to the left, to the right, and repeat just a handful of times with a couple of deep diaphragm breaths. And we're gonna move up into a quadrupedal position once more. We're gonna put our toes down on the ground and start raising our hips. Keep your knees bent and start pushing your chest towards your upper leg musculature, opening up your chest and shoulders, releasing some tightness in our anterior chain, which in turn is gonna help us release some tension in our posterior chain later on. I'm gonna hold for 3, 2, 1 and step forward once more with your left foot. Now, if you can extend both legs, go ahead. However, if you can't, keeping your left leg bent is absolutely no problem. We're gonna once more keep our left hand on the ground and start opening our right arm towards the ceiling into a triangle pose. Once again, adding some tiny lumbar and thoracic rotation, either with an extended leg or with a bent leg. Take a deep breath in. And when breathing out, we're going to reverse the triangle. Right hand down and left arm up. And left hand down. We're going to bend the front leg, push it back, and step forward with our right foot once more, either extending both legs or just as far as we can. Right hand on the ground, left arm towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. And when breathing out, reversing a triangle once more. Left hand down, right arm up. And right hand down. This time we're gonna step forward with our left foot. We're gonna keep our legs bent. We're gonna grab both of them and start very gently, extending our legs only as far as we can. And bending once more. Breathing into extension. Breathing out. Back into a bent position. One more time, breathing in. Holding for 3, 2, 1, and breathing out. We're gonna release our legs, bring our hands down to the ground, and we're gonna sit down comfortably and slowly lay down all the way on the ground. Pull our legs in, cross our arms around our knees, and once again we're gonna sway the tiniest bit to the left and to the right. And slowly let go. Right foot on the ground, left leg on our right leg, and we're gonna grab with both hands our right leg and pull it closer to our body in a bent position. Releasing some tightness in our glutes, which in turn is once again going to help us release some tightness in our lower back. And we're going to let go. Bring both legs into one single line. Bring our right hand onto our left knee. And we're going to rotate both legs towards the ground to the right side. Bringing them closer and closer to the ground without our shoulders leaving the floor. Now we have a lot more lumbar rotation. Releasing some tightness in our spinal erectors. And stand your legs back up, and we're gonna switch. Left foot on the ground, right leg on the left leg, and we're gonna pull both of them in with our left leg bent, grabbing with both hands. And setting our left foot down, bringing both legs into one singular line, grabbing our right knee with our left hand, and once again turning both legs, this time towards the left side. And try and keep both shoulders in complete contact with the ground. We're always breathing deeply in through the nose, expanding our stomach, and out through the mouth. Pulling it in. And release once more. Bring both of your legs close to your body. Grab them with both arms. And we're going to sway once more to the left, to the right, just for a handful of seconds. and let go. Extend both legs. We're gonna put them down all the way. We're gonna extend our arms above our head, keep them in full contact with the ground, and now we're gonna switch between anterior and exterior pelvic tilt, going into spinal extension, and then pushing our lower back all the way against the floor, holding for a second or two, and breathing in, switch into spinal extension, and breathing out into a neutral spinal position, pushing your lower back all the way against the floor. One final time, breathing into extension, breathing out into neutral. And this time when breathing in, we're gonna pull our legs in one final time, grab them with both arms and sway just for a handful of seconds. And release. Well, I hope this was somewhat helpful and it at the very least helped you release some tension and some pain in your back. With that said, that's all the time I've left for you today. However, if you like the video and subscribe, and please check out other videos on this channel because we literally have new ones every single day. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Captain Cairo, peace out.